The only thing for you that I saw in the downswing and why we got some thin ones, okay, the rotation of the hips in the lead leg, right? We talked about what we need to do. Get ourselves in a connected position at the top. The right elbow soft and in, the club face square in our hands. Okay, good. Now I need to rotate and accelerate my left arm. Okay, well, what does the rotation mean though? The rotation is gonna feel like, for an iron, the left hip goes down and back. And it's gonna allow you to now cover the golf ball, okay, and have a nice deep divot in front. This is what great iron players do.
Yeah.
For you, the hip moves more naturally as a good driver of the golf ball. A little more forward and up, where now the club can drop down and I can hit that big sweeping draw, and I love driving the golf ball, but I don't love to get wedges in my hand, you know? So getting up here to the top, elbow in, good club face, and then getting your left hip to feel like it goes down and behind you is what's gonna create the pinch in front and the covering of the golf ball and the stable club face. Backswing first, left pocket down and behind you, and we should see a nice little compressed fade. It might even feel like hitting a little knockdown. Nice and smooth. Turn it up there, keep the elbow down, left pocket down and back. There's the sound we're looking for.
Yeah, that was good.
The backswing in the right arm first, the club face first, and then you just rotate. And for you, you gotta understand the iron rotation is gonna be like this, down and back. The driver rotation will be more like, you know, Kyle Berkshire. Oh, they're really pushing up and back and going away from the ground. When I'm compressing an iron, boom, I'm working down into the ground, okay?
Yeah, I guess that's another one of my big misses is thin.
For sure.
Thin shots.
Yeah.
Thin heels.
Club gets behind you, hip gets sliding in front.
Yeah, thin heels.
Thin heel, into out, boom. Soft arm that just stays in. Ooh.
That was good.
Yeah.
Still not taking that any sort of a divot, but it's more
100% the divot is all the direction of the left hip.
Okay.
Low and back. Watch this. Go ahead. Same backswing you were making. Same attention to backswing. Go up to the top. Give me a slow motion. Everybody's seen the exaggerated rehearsals before. Down and back with the left hip. Down and behind you. Yes, there you go. Boom. And do it under your front foot. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look how his upper body covers the golf ball, and now we get a deep divot in front. Oh my. Don't worry about it. Hit another one, dude. So our episode is called How to Cover the Golf Ball and how really it's the left pocket and the rotation of the left pocket in the correct way that takes the upper body and puts it on top of the lower body. This is what the pros refer to as covering the golf ball. When that hip goes forward, the shoulder drops, and now I'm underneath, and now I'm left to be Flippy Magoo here, right? So that left pocket goes boom, down and back, and all of a sudden I've got a long, deep divot in front of me right there. Fantastic, bud. You remind me of like Jeff Ogilvy right there. All right, the right arm is soft. The left arm is dominating, okay? The elbow is staying down at the top. Then our left pocket is going down and behind us. Beautiful. High cut.
Yeah, that was nice.
Show me the rehearsal. Boom. Open up that hip, and as we're opening up that hip, the right shoulder is going down and forward. This is the longer, deeper divot, you guys, that we're looking for, okay? It's the chest covering the golf ball, getting over the front foot that allows me to keep my club and divot into the ground longer and have a more stable club face. This is why Cameron Sisk hits it so straight, because his club is literally square for about 2 feet when everybody else's is square for literally a millisecond, okay? So really get me that left pocket going down and back, and while that's happening, accelerate the lead arm, okay? There it is. Every time, it's all the same. Anytime you ever have a thin shot, it's the exact same thing, okay? It's just strictly how that left hip is rotating back and accelerating this left arm down and in front. One more.
Yeah, I've never had that feel before.
No, never, because you've never been a good iron player.
That's right.
Yes, let's go. Sleepy Hollow, people.
And Fenway, don't
Sleepy
forget about
Hollow
Fenway.
and Fenway Golf Club, come on.
Fenway's really nice.
Okay, so here's the thing. He's gonna get another club. We're gonna talk about that rotation a little bit more. Again, how do we cover the golf ball? You guys have seen this merry-go-round drill we do, right? The golf ball is gonna be right here. We're gonna make sure that the right shoulder in the club visually looks like it hits the golf ball, okay? But it's really not the right side of our body doing that. If the right side tries to do that, you guys, you're gonna do this. and you're going to come over the top of the club, of the ball, okay? What drives it is the left pocket turning down and behind you. That's what's now pulling the upper body over the front foot and allowing me to have that deep divot. So we get in here and we realize that, all right, now the left pocket's going back, now the right shoulder is getting pulled through, and now I'm covering the golf ball. Now I've got a square club face for miles and a nice pinch of turf and that good sound up in front. Again, every great iron player, okay? Good. With the right to left wind, a 3-yard draw right there. Nice sound too. Isn't it nice to compress that golf ball?
Yeah. So I just need to feel like once I get to the top, my left hip fires first.
Technically, they're gonna fire together, right? Technically, your left hip will fire 0.02 seconds before your hands move. They've measured it. Me and you can't feel that. So this is where the hip and the grip. You're talking about the left hip. All right, I gotta move that first, yes. But you know what's gonna really accelerate a lot more than the hip accelerates is the hands. The hands are gonna go up to 20 miles per hour, and the left hip, I don't know the exact measurement on that, but it's not going more than 10 miles per hour because it's so small, right? Okay. So yes, when you get up there and everything is tight and you're connected, you're darn right. You can open up that left hip and you can accelerate that left arm right away. But if you get up there with slack, and you open up the left hip, now the club is falling behind you more and you're more stuck. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Jeez, that's nice. It's interesting, you know, when we started this a long time ago, and we didn't even know what we were doing, and we were learning what we do now, we always said we wanted to make sure that we could tell you guys something that would help every single person that heard it. Right? Helping every golfer every time, right? What are some things that do that? Well, the right elbow staying down and in will help everybody, right? A little pause at the top will help everybody, right? You know, rotating the hip behind you, that can help everybody unless you're, you know, unless your hips are already rotating and they're rotating early. You know, then you're talking about a sequence issue or something. But overall, a little pause at the top, no matter the level of player, I have continuously seen over and over, from PGA Tour players to All-Americans to Mr. and Mrs. Havenkamp, it has helped everyone, right? And guys, it keeps out those last 2 swings. One of them, there's no pause because the lower body's moving and the arms are drifting. And the other one, it feels like a little pause just because everything settles up there together. All right?
It's not even a pause, hardly.
It's not even a pause. You
but
look
I
at that
felt
back
like
video,
there was a pause.
You felt like there was a pause,
yeah.
Right? Absolutely, and that's exactly the point. Yep. And what are the keys? Let's see what he's got for me. Let's have your recap.
Well, I'm doing your job now?
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Narrower stance. For me, feel like the club is slightly more forward.
Yep.
Feel like the face is way open, but it's just a straight line. My feel is literally
That's
just
it.
This, and then left arm does everything.
Oh, that's it. That's the best backswings you've ever made right there, bud.
Pause it.
Yep.
Left hip back.
Wow.
Smash it.
Smash it. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. So, dude, very, very nice. We'll probably end up closing it off here. Awesome stuff. Really appreciate you coming on the channel.
Thank you.
Everyone's going to be following him, Jacob Johnson, going to the U.S. Mid-Am hopefully this year, and whatever else we're going to sign up for. He's a working man now, but we're going to keep the game tight. Let's play the best iron play you've ever played.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's time.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.